would be honored if you would join us.
It's the new Boba Fett Star Wars large-size action figure from Kenner.
Is the tallest, biggest piece that I have, because I don't want any of the clips to break. What more did you need back in 1979 as a kid?
See through his wide-angle bionic eye.
I keep thinking of him as a modern day toy, but obviously he's not. I did actually buy two at the time. Right. There's going to be more confusion, I'm sure, in this video. Oh, I wish I'd got that guy as well, but... Right. What else have I got to talk about?
Hello there.
Hello there. Today I have a double Boba delight for you. As you can see here on the right hand side, I have a vintage 1979 14-inch, I believe, Boba Fett. And on the left hand side there, I have a rather slightly smaller re-release version from the Trilogy collection, which came out in 2004. So I'm going to have a look at each one, maybe at the end, weigh up and say which one we think is best. Right, okay, without further ado, let's get into it.
It's the new Boba Fett Star Wars large-size action figure from Kenner. Darth Vader sold separately.
Capture them alive! I'm the best bounty hunter in the whole galaxy. That's why you got the job.
Boba Fett has a see-through helmet with play rangefinder to locate your objective. You can move his legs, knees, arms, even wrists and elbows. His backpack unit is removable.
You have your mission. Good luck. I don't need luck. I'm the best.
New Boba Fett Star Wars large-size action figure from Kenner. Darth Vader sold separately.
Well, this guy is sort of like the star piece of my Boba Fett collection. He's a very coveted item these days, I believe, and it's quite difficult to come by, and if you do, he is quite expensive. Now, this is not a childhood toy for me. I bought this guy back in about 2002-ish, maybe 2003, and luckily for me, at that time, they were not that expensive. It was under £100 I paid for this guy, and he is complete and he is in reasonable condition. I did have three of them at one point, and out of the three, this guy is the best of the bunch. The other two I have sold on quite a long time ago. So yes, really happy to have this guy in the collection. As I say, he is a bit of a star piece. He is the tallest, biggest piece that I have. And but yeah, I'm holding on to him for dear life because he's not very stable standing up, and the plastic does feel very breakable. So I obviously do not want this thing to break.
No disintegrations.
As you wish.
Now, as I said, he is complete. So he comes with this gun here. It's not the same as the gun that he has in the film, but we don't care because it's a toy. He has a nice green skirt. He has his Wookiee pelts. These are quite difficult to come by. Well, they were when I was trying to find one that was complete. These were the bits that were always missing. We have his backpack. The rubber is not very rubbery anymore, so I'm very careful with it in case it disintegrates. The rocket has gone a little bit yellow now and is missing a little bit out off of one of the fins, but that's okay. It is what it is. It's a very old toy, and I love him dearly, so he doesn't have to be in perfect condition. The rocket is attached to a rope, which is wound up underneath his backpack to keep it neat and tidy. I'm not going to even touch it. We're just going to look at it. It's wound up there. It's there. I think it's so that the rocket doesn't get lost when you're playing with it, or you can fly him across with the rocket. I'm not sure. The backpack does come off, but I'm not going to take it off because I don't want any of the clips to break. He has his ammo belt here, which is like a rubbery plastic. Again, I'm not going to do anything with it because I don't want it to break. He is posable, so his hands move at the wrist. He has elbow joints, shoulder joints that are ball joints because they are. Head rotation. Can't look up or down, but there you go. Legs and knees. What more did you need back in 1979 as a kid than a fully posable Boba Fett? I do wish that I had one of these when I was a kid. I didn't have any of the bigger figures. I only had the small 3/4 figures. This guy also has the play feature of an eye that you can look through. This was over from the Steve Austin $6 billion man, $1 million. Again, an old TV show that I've never seen, but I have heard of.
Colonel Steve Austin is the $6 million man.
But from that figure, they also had this play feature where you could look through the back of his head and see what he was seeing.
See through his wide-angle bionic eye.
Which is a wonderful little play feature, isn't it? So there you go. Not really much more to say about this guy. Let me know in the comments what you think about him.
We would be honored if you would join us.
I have noticed whilst looking at him, he has started to go a little bit yellow, and I'm not sure if he was yellow when I bought him. Maybe he was. He does not go in the sunlight that often, so he has been well protected in my display cases. Right, okay, so that's my big Boba. Let's have a look at this guy.
He's no good to me dead.
He will not be permanently damaged.
Are you enjoying this double Boba delight? Then let me know by hitting that like button, and maybe subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Now, before we get frozen in carbonite, let's get back to the video. Right, here we have the original Trilogy collection Boba Fett from Hasbro from back in 2004. So he's 21 years old now. I keep thinking of him as a modern day toy, but obviously he's not. He's 21 years old. Yeah, I think this was the first time that Hasbro actually released the original Kenner packaging. As you can see here, we do have an original box. And this, well, I say original, it's original for this figure. It's too small to fit the original figure in. Right. There's going to be more confusion, I'm sure, in this video. But this does not even say Hasbro on it. It's all Kenner, everything as it would be, apart from that image there and this image here below, and maybe on the side, yeah, this one here. But other than that, it is exactly the same as the original packaging would have been from the 1979 figure. Obviously, it didn't come just in this box. This box was also in a box, and I did actually buy two at the time. So I have here one with its original packaging as it would have been sold. So there you get the original Trilogy collection logo on the bottom there, and on the back we do have all the other things that were available. I wish I'd got that guy as well, but there you go. Can't go back in time. And this is the only place you see a Hasbro logo, and this is the only place that you see any safety advice. And here we actually have a little bit of blurb that is not safety nonsense like you do these days. So back in the day, we really knew how to be unsafe, apparently.
Many Bothans died to bring us this information.
But there you go. That's my fully sealed, never been opened version. He's going to go up on the shelf. I've had him in the cupboard for many a year, so it's time that he goes on display, I think. And this guy, he has been for many a year just in this box on display, but I decided to get him out. Now, I used to have him loose on display many years ago when I first bought him. And unfortunately, his ankle joints have gone a little bit loose, so he does fall over forwards and face plant quite easily. So I am holding him now off camera, just here below, holding him by an ankle or by a leg. But he is a fantastic figure. When you look at the amount of detail on him, and the Wookiee pelts, all this cloth, the pockets open, they're just on bits of Velcro. He has the tools in his leg pockets here that come out as well. Absolutely fantastic. He doesn't have his little sidearm. He didn't come with an extra pistol, but that's okay. And unlike modern day figures, he doesn't come with 20,000 different hands to hold multiple different things that he will never need to hold. So in one way he's quite basic, but in another way he's really well detailed, and you can get some really good poses from him because he is fully posable. Now I think I paid, it wouldn't have been more than £50 for him. I have in my head that he was about 35 pounds 21 years ago. But can you imagine sort of like if we're Hot Toys figures now? So I've been looking at getting a Hot Toys Michael Keaton Batman, but man, they're like €400-500. So this is 10 times more than what this guy cost. So something has obviously happened in the production of these figures that makes them so much more expensive now. And I know that this wasn't expensive back in the day because I have 2 of them, and I didn't have the world's best job back then either. I was not the most best paid person back in the day, and I also had I just bought a house, so I had a mortgage and everything. So this was obviously a very good figure for a very good price back in the day. So it would be nice if they could bring back such good quality stuff, wouldn't it? Let me know in the comments what you think. Right, what else have I got to talk about? Okay, yeah, did I show this guy? I've got the smaller version here, also with the original Kenner packaging on there, and also with some actual information on the back and not safety information. Let's put that there. Okay, so thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, like I said, don't forget to hit the like button. It is quite important, and it only takes a second of your time. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Share the video with fellow Boba Fett enthusiasts, and I'll see you on the next one.